So I swim a lot. I know it's hard to tell because I'm so feminine and I have such nice hair. But I do, no, I swim a lot. Yeah, and I like to swim really early in the morning. And no, please don't mistake that for me being a go-getter in any sort of way, because I'm not at all. In fact, I'd like to say I'm the exact opposite of a go-getter, but that would make me a come-giver. I mean, who does that? I don't know. I mean, we're in a room full of mostly guys. You guys have way more experience with that sort of thing than I do. And I don't know, hey, maybe some of you chicks in here are rock stars. I don't know. And if so, bravo to you. I hope you're adding glitter and other bedazzlement to because that's what I would do. But no, neither come-giver nor go-getter am I. No, it's just I work night shift. And my job is just so like insanely stressful that in the morning, I have to swim it off, you know? It's like, swim some laps or go find a ledge somewhere, you know? You know. So anyway, I'm a night shift librarian here in town. Yeah, I know, it seems like it would be like way more stressful, right? But OMG, you have no idea. I mean, all those shitty books you people read, well, they're not going to put themselves back on the shelves, are they? So you guys, one night, that's exactly what happened. Yeah, it freaked me out, man. I always thought if something like that ever happened, it would be way more bed knobs and broomsticks, but it was not. And I swam for like 5 hours straight the next day. I swam away my demons and the use of my arms. That part was actually kind of cool. So another reason I'm kind of stressed about my job, it's more disappointment than stress, really. I just always wanted to grow up to be like a hot librarian, you know? I just want to go through that transformation like one good time, you know? Like, gosh, I'm so bookish and uptight and nearsighted. Which Femi long-haired god is going to come in here today and just be the undoing of me? But I've pretty much given up on that dream. It's like, when you look like the love child of Dave Mustaine and Garth from Wayne's World, you pretty much have to come to terms with it. Yeah, so another reason I like to swim early in the morning is because there's a certain demographic that I'm trying desperately to avoid and that I just absolutely refuse to share bathing water with, and that's adolescent boys. Man. That is just one hideous breed of people. It's like, oh, cum and BO and back knee soup. Oh, yeah, no thanks. I'm not going to dip my tired old bones in that porridge. Yeah, and you can always tell they're there, too, before you even get to the water, because they just sound like a bunch of barking seals. It's like, no thanks. I'll just go home and be fat today. Give bulimia another shot. Yeah, I always wanted to do the bulimia thing. I just never had the guts to commit. Is that a distasteful joke? Sorry, this is what free comedy sounds like. But no, people are always like, oh, bulimia, it's so bad for your teeth. It's like, who fucking cares? Like, how many smiling bulimics you run into? Like, how many bulimics are like, yeah, haha, so I have bulimia. Yeah, so things are going really, really great. Yeah, especially all of my relationships. Yeah, I don't know how many bulimics you know, but I was in a sorority, so I know like all of them. They're not a smiley people. So a few weeks ago, I was trying to go swimming, and this old lady caught me not showering before I got in the water. And yeah, before you judge me, let me just tell you about the locker room over at Epic. The shower situation is a group shower situation. I know that probably sounds hot to you guys, but there's a bathroom stall like in the corner of the shower room. It's like, you want me to cleanse my body in the always moist communal shower room with the bathroom in the corner, where the floor is braided so that everything like runs together. Yeah, no thanks. I'll take my chances with a chlorinated cum soup out there. But anyway, yeah, so this lady, she comes running after me, like finger in the air. She's like, Miss, you didn't shower. And I was in a bad mood, you guys, because it was like heavy on the Janet Ivanovich books the night before. So I turned and I looked at her and I was like, oh, honey, you can't wash away herpes. Hey, I didn't say I wasn't a dirty librarian. So after she stopped like guppy breathing for 5 minutes, I went and started swimming and like, I don't know, she went off somewhere. And like 10 laps in, this kid, this like 18-year-old lifeguard kid, he's like standing at the end of my lap, like my lane, just like gesturing awkwardly. I looked up at him and I was like, yeah? He's like, did you tell Mrs. Hofnagel that you have herpes? I was like, yeah? Okay. So then he went away and he came back a few laps later. I was like, yeah? Do you have herpes? No? Oh, okay. So he went away and he came back a few laps later. I was like, yeah. He's like, my manager says I need to suspend you from the pool. I was like, all right, why? Well, she says it's because you were being aggressive and also for lying. I said, so it'd actually be better if I had herpes. He said, yeah, I mean, no, I don't know. So bottom line, I got suspended from Epic for like a month. Now, there's a picture of me on their wall, like behind the front desk, with like the bad check writers and like the public masturbators and exposers. And then there's me, the aggressive herpes live spreader. It was a proud day. But I'm due back like February 2nd, so if you guys want to get your laps in, you want to do that. And that's it.
Keep it going for Kristin. And remember, if you spread lies about herpes, you're spreading them to everybody else you've lied to, too.